Hey guys, one other thing I wanted to show you real quick. I just remembered before I get too far into it. I did take this channel all the way off. It's a trim molding. I'm going to do the same with this side, but this is what it looks like on the trailer. And it came off in 3 pieces, as you can see right here. It breaks into the corner piece, and then it goes into that holds the awning. The other side doesn't quite look like that, and then there's a corner piece on the other end. So you can see, I'll show you what they look like when you take them off. This is what it looks like off. And you can see how grimy and gross that is, and the seal stuff that they use on it. I went to the local camping supply store and bought some more of this caulking tape. As you can see what it looks like before you clean it up. And this is what it looks like after you clean it. You get all the gunk off of it. I'm going to straighten some of these screw holes out while I got it all off, and then I'm going to repaint it before it goes back on. So there's what it looks like with it off. Here, down here on the ground, I don't know if that's too bright to see. You can see all the other trim pieces I took off. That thicker one is the edge molding underneath, is what gives that sidewall its structure. The wood fits into a channel on there, and then it's like a lowercase h, if you look at the end of it. And then that other skinny one is the top gutter, I guess is what they call it. Goes on the top of the camper, just like on this side here. So I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to repaint everything, get all the grime off of it, sand, clean it up, scuff it up, and then I'm going to repaint it all before it goes back on. There's no reason to take it off and then, you know, get the camper all cleaned up and straightened up and not paint those trim pieces before you put them back on. And it's just easier to do it off of it, so you don't have to tape and mask and scrub and you know, get overspray off and things like that. So I will be back here in a couple seconds for you guys, and I will show you what that piece looks like all cleaned up, along with the 2 that are over here on the table. Thanks guys. Hey guys, so it's only been a couple of seconds for you, but it has been a long time for me. 2 trips to the store and a whole ton of prep work, but got the 2 trim pieces here. The H channel thing that I was telling you guys about is all prepped and ready to go. It almost doesn't even need to be painted, but I'm going to paint it anyway. And then the gutter that goes on the very top, that is ready to be painted as well as both of these little trim pieces here. The corner pieces that I was telling you about earlier. It shows you guys a picture of. Those are ready to be painted as well. So got them all prepped and ready to go. Now, all I got to do is just paint them. And that side over there, the side that had all the rod on it, that Minwax wood hardener is actually doing remarkably well. It's almost completely cured out, so I'm going to go over there and test that after I paint this, and we'll pick you back up then. Okay guys, I used that Minwax wood hardener for bad wood, mold, you know, rotten wood, brittle wood, things like that, and put it on there, and believe it or not, it actually made it pretty darn hard. I also painted it with 17% natural gray. I also do a lot of wedding photography and portrait photography, stuff like that, and 17% gray is just a neutral color. Anyway, got that all done, got it painted, put 3 coats of that Minwax wood hardener on there, and 2 coats of the gray primer on the outside. You can see that all the way down, as well as, and I'm not sure it'll show up on the inside very well, but I primed the inside of the wood as well. The cool thing is, and my train of thought and the way I think is, it's no longer a bare wood. So if in the future it does decide to leak again, it will have a little bit of extra protection. And all the videos I watched and all the roof repairs that I saw, I didn't remember anybody painting the wood prior to putting it back together. Now, that could be that it shouldn't be painted. I do not know. I'm not a professional by any means. But my train of thought is the more protection I can give the wood for future potential leaks on this thing, the better off it'll be. So I painted it. 2 coats inside, 2 coats outside. Seems to be doing pretty well. That wood over in that corner no longer has any real